Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It is Binky, and as promised, yes, I got the new room 1015 Wasabi Club. Yes. So I spoke about this on the news. Every once in a while I go over the recent releases or news of fragrances that I've tried, or fragrance houses I've tried on this channel. And this one came up and a little bit exciting, because I find wasabi interesting. I find unique fragrances. They're kind of my thing. That's why I do a lot of niche brands, is because, you know, I love the regular houses as well, but there's something really cool about artistic scents that just check all those boxes. So that's why I am looking at this one. And out of a lot of the newer releases, and this one was the one that just spoke to me the most. So there you go. So this one is Wasabi Club, and this is what the bottle will look like if you choose to partake. And yes, for 50 milliliters, it's 100 euros. So you'll have to exchange that. I don't know how much it is in the US. If I find it, I'll put it to the side, which I probably will. For a while, they weren't delivering here. So Wasabi Club is the scent of the movement and self-definition, inspired by the codes of street culture and raw energy of freestyle dancing. So yes, bodies in motion, full expression. The name was born from the desire to create something collective, energetic, and playful. So there you go. The head notes are yuzu extract, grapefruit, lime, heart note, wasabi accord, timur, Szechuan black pepper, aka pepper trio, is those three put together. Base notes, amber woods, archinox, and concrete accord. So yes, this one sounds very interesting. So you can see why I was totally interested in this. I was like, this excites me, and excite me it does. So let us get started. Okay, so we do our usual thing, which is two here, and we also put it on the paper. Oh, totally missed the mark there. Okay, didn't hit my kitty. I just missed again. I don't know what's going on. So there you go. Okay, so immediately you get yuzu. You get the yuzu and lime. That's what's coming out for me, like immediately. It's just a very clean citrus. It's a sweet citrus scent, which yuzu tends to be sweeter than lime or lemon. So it's just this beautiful scent of, it's just this beautiful sweet citrus. But you can still smell the lime kind of tempering it a little bit. But this truly is a citrus scent. Though, just moving around, I'm definitely getting those peppers. With me, when I try pepper scents, what happens is they definitely go straight up here into my nostrils. Like I can smell it right up here in my sinus cavity, which is great because it clears everything out. There you go. But this is quite nice, actually. It's very beautiful, very citrusy, but it really is a yuzu scent. Yeah. So let's try it here in the wrist. Ooh. Yeah, definitely getting the lime more. So when I'm moving around, definitely getting more of just the yuzu in general. But then on my wrist, it's just pure lime. Like lime. Like you're squeezing a lime. Very photorealistic. Wow, that's really nice. Yeah. There's almost like a little bit of a floral undertone, but there's no florals in here, but it has that kind of scent to it. Again, I do think that's the yuzu. It just kind of checks all those boxes. Yep, there's grapefruit too. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I was like, I'm smelling something more than just lime. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't much care for grapefruit. It's fine. In scents, it's fine. I just don't like eating them. So whenever I think about them, I'm kind of like, But I do think that the lime is coming out more, and in the actual movement of self, it's more the yuzu. So there you go. But let's try it here on the shirt. That is lime and grapefruit. Yeah. It's kind of interesting because I live in a major city. So it's kind of interesting because now the lime and the grapefruit are coming forward, and the yuzu yuzu is going backwards. Yeah, very interesting. So it's not quite as sweet as it was. Let's try it here. Same, it's just a citrus scent. No, I'm not, it's interesting because with pepper scents, it's not really that I smell them as much. Sometimes I will, it's more of just the sense of it existing. Like I said, it goes up here rather than actually being aware of it. No, it's starting to come through. That's very interesting. Peppers are starting to come through. Ooh, yeah, they're really starting to come through. So it's like a lime with peppers, but it's not like a distinct pepper taste. You just know there's a heat going on there. So you almost smell that peppery heat. But I wouldn't be able to say this is this. That's kind of cool. That's really strange. So basically what happens is, it's not doing it here on the paper. It starts out with yuzu, I can't say it right, and then lime, and then they keep switching which one of them comes forward and backwards, and now the pepper's starting to come out and surround all of it. So it takes a couple minutes for the peppers to fully develop. Wow, that's wild. The only thing I'm missing is the wasabi. When I hear wasabi, I want wasabi. I love that stuff, and I'll eat a lot of it to the point where I cry, because that's how I roll. You're not supposed to do that with sushi, but you know, I sometimes I can't control myself. So, no, I need help. And I eat all the ginger at the end. You're supposed to cleanse your palate. I just eat it, because I could eat ginger all day long. Wow, that's just interesting. Yeah, so again, the lime's forefront and those peppers are just surrounding it from all sides. It's like a game of Risk. If you've ever played that game, it's just like surrounding them from all sides. That was really random. I haven't played that since I was a kid, but there you go. So very interesting. I just wish the wasabi was coming through a little bit more, but I'm glad that it's not just a basic citrus scent. And it wouldn't have been bad if it was. It's just there's so many of them, and this being street culture, I wanted it to be a little bit more. And this is a little bit more. So I love that that pepperiness is coming through. That's very cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to revisit this in an hour, because I'm really curious to see where the citruses go and where the peppers go, because like I said, the citruses are here and the peppers just surrounding it. It's spicy and it's good. This is very unexpected. I just want that wasabi just to show up a little bit more, but it's still early on. So I will check back in an hour. Okay, so it has been 5.5 hours. I am so sorry I didn't get a check-in for the hour mark because my cat messed with my phone cord while I was uploading stuff, and so my phone was not connecting to the computer. Yes, that's not good. No, so it took me forever to get everything to function again. So here we go. I mean, hey, I still love her, and I gave her treats later on because I still love her. It happens, right? So we're back. So we're just gonna go straight to it. So I can definitely still smell this one. So this one definitely has a strong scent to it. I only did 2 and 2. So, you know, if you did 6 and 8, you're gonna get a lot of bang for your buck. I'll just put it that way. It's a lot. So what I'm mostly getting is a pepperiness with citrus. So when you move around, it's very peppery, but the main thing is citrus with pepper. Yes, but I'm not necessarily getting wasabi from it. And I think Wasabi Klub is the name, so I would expect the wasabi to be the star. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know, in tea time with rose. Let's say that's the name of your perfume, and they're like rose. I would expect rose to come forward a little bit more because, you know, it's tea time with rose. Well, you know, this is Wasabi Klub. Hey, so I would want that a little bit more. But that being said, this is a really lovely scent. I actually really like it. And I don't have a lot of citruses. Citrus isn't really a fragrance. And it wasn't this cat who did it, by the way. It was the other one. I know, I won't place the blame on you. So, you know, citrus isn't like fragrance that I tend to wear a lot. It's just not a scent profile I always go for myself. But that being said, I really like this one. I really do. But let's try it here on the wrist. interesting. It's more musky. And the thing is, I'm smelling this because sometimes everything goes musk on me, and I just feel like a lot of fragrances may add musk and then not say it's in there, because I'm smelling my natural self right now with nothing on it, and I don't smell musk at all. So it just makes me believe there may be musk in here, because what I'm getting is lime with musk. Yeah, it's a curse. Everything turns to musk on me if there's even a little drop. So it kind of makes fragrances not very balanced on me at times. It still smells really good. It's like a heavy lime with musk. Yeah, kind of interesting. But let's try here on the chemistry, on the shirt. Ooh, on the shirt, it's lovely. That's where I'm getting that from. So I'm getting lime and yuzu and pepper. So it's those three things together. Definitely getting a strong pepper scent. That's where the yuzu's coming from, and the lime. It's really beautiful, but different on the chemistry. So much different. Ooh, there's the pepper though. I did miss that. There's pepper everywhere, but it's stronger on the clothing. Yeah, and here it's like a lime, yuzu, and the pepper. So that tends to be the theme. So this one's going to play big on your chemistry, like most fragrances. So just know if you're like me, I'm telling you there's musk in here. But if your body pulls musk, even if it's like as big as the ocean and there's one drop of musk, it's going to pick up. If you're like me, just know that this will pick up that musk. It sure will. But it's still really, really good. Like, I really love it on the clothing, and I really love it on the paper. Don't smell the paper. It has pepper on it. Yeah, it smells really good. So that's kind of what I like about it, is that it's citrus with a twist. Now, and I do like the yuzu. I think it's really beautiful because it adds almost like, it's a citrus, but it's almost like a sweet floral type citrus, if that makes sense. It's just such a beautiful scent. I do really love it. So here's the thing. If you are looking for a scent that is citrus based with a little bit of a twist, you may like this one quite a bit. The twist being that I just love lime. It's like lime and yuzu put together. I mean, I think that's just a classic, beautiful combination. But with the pepper, the three pepper punch, it really makes it unique. And I actually really enjoyed wearing this. I think I prefer it on my clothing than on my chemistry, but I do really like this one. This one, you know, I tend to do rankings. I haven't done them enough, but I think this one may be one of my favorites, a room 10, 15, if not my favorite. Now, I will say this, it may be seen as being a little bit basic, because of the citrus component. Some people may say, well, it's not very unique. I think the three peppers make it unique. That's what I like about it. But what I will say is that I was a little bit disappointed because I never really got that wasabi note, and I kept waiting for it. I really wanted that wasabi note, so I wish it had been kicked up just a little bit, because it's there, but it's kind of an afterthought a bit. It never really came through, and I never really got concrete. I wanted to get concrete. It's unique. Maybe I just don't know what concrete smells like, but I don't think so. I live in a major city. Boy, do I know concrete. There's no trees. It's like, here you go, concrete and concrete and concrete. But I never picked up that or the wasabi, and those were the two notes that I was really hankering for. Those were the two selling points for me, and I'm like, where are you? You know, in the end, it's a lime, yuzu, and pepper scent, and I think it's wonderful. It was advertised a little bit differently, and maybe my nose just isn't picking it up. So that being said, if I were going to give this a ranking, I think if I were going off the notes alone, of what it was supposed to be in the I can't go there yet. I didn't say who this was right for. Oh my gosh, what season? This day has thrown me off. So if I were going to put this for a season, I would definitely put it for now, even late spring or early fall. I think this one's beautiful. It just works really well, especially for summer, but right around there. You can wear it year round, but I just think citruses like this tend to really fare quite nicely late spring through early fall. And if I were going to say, is this for male, female? I'm going to be honest with you. We wear what we want when we want, but I would put this right in the middle. I think this is just unisex and all of theirs are, but sometimes people want it to be categorized a little bit more. And I'm going to say that I think this is right dab in the middle, and it's fantastic. So now back to what I was saying. So if you were looking for the exact notes of what it was advertising, you may be a little bit disappointed, especially because it ends up being something that a lot of perfumes have in their components, especially if you are a citrus freak. You may just go, That being said, as somebody who isn't a citrus freak, I really enjoyed this one, but it's a little bit of a head scratcher where a couple of the notes went. So that being said, I would give this a 7 out of 10 for a score for me. But what's going to change that is because I'm not normally a huge citrus person, I really like what this one's doing a lot. The whole day I was smelling myself going, ooh, this is my kind of citrus. This is my kind of citrus. And because of that, I would actually give it an 8 out of 10. 7 out of 10 because I'm disappointed. It's just kind of, it's a citrus. We're missing 2 components I was excited about, but on the other hand, someone who doesn't wear a lot of citrus, I would wear this again, gladly. So yeah, definitely an 8 out of 10. I think it's a great piece. I just think when it was being tested, maybe a little bit of tweaking needed just to bring out some of those notes that sounded so glorious, but even still, it's a wonderful, solid scent. So yeah, big thumbs up for Wasabi Klub. This one was very definitely on my list to tries because of how interesting it sounded. I don't know, very interesting. I'm glad I tried it. So yes, and with that, have a wonderful day, my friends. Bye.